It's a Thirsty Thursday on the Tyler Glenn Show, the show about food, fun places, and the mayhem of life. Hope your morning is off to a great start. Good to have you along. We are one step closer to the weekend. It's the first cousin of Friday. We're almost at the weekend. And we may have found Manitoba's largest burger. It may be a historic morning on the Tyler Glenn Show. We'll take you there. Also, Tim Hortons. Timmy's joins the show. Oh, yeah. And that's not all. The Alternative Group joins the show. And Murray's joins the show, too. Oh, it's the first day of June. Happy June 1. Dum, bum, bum. Coffee in hand, ready to go. Almost at the weekend. Welcome into the Beach Bunker. Oh, yeah, I am in a good mood today, definitely. There's so much fun stuff to talk about today, and we've got some new sponsors on board and lots of chat happening and lots of people watching, and thank you for being here. I'm Tyler Glenn, and welcome into the Beach Bunker. This is the Tyler Glenn Show, the show about food and fun places and pop culture stuff, water cooler related stuff, 82-year-olds becoming dads. It's stuff like that, Good morning, Al Pacino. Oh, Papa Al. People still talking about that. 82 and the age difference, hey, 50-some years. Anyway, breaking news. We have our Oak Lake camera fixed, I believe, this morning. Again, it's not ours. It's the Department of Highways. But look at this. Lucky. Yes, I think Uncle Bo is out there with his tools. Get it? He's kind of owned that camera. There's a story behind that. If you're just joining the show, Uncle Bo once wanted to get on the show. And so what he did is he drove his car to the Oak Lake camera, parked there, had a sign on the side of the road, Tyler Glenn Show sign, and we all kind of waved to him. He waved back. It went viral. He thought he was going to get called. The cops were going to call him, and it's a lot of fun. So that's why he owns that camera. But he doesn't really own the camera. We've got some rain. It rained overnight in southern Manitoba, and things are going to still be very, very warm for us this weekend as we welcome in our new month, June 1st today. It is going to be one of the hottest Junes on record. I kid you not. And you know what that means, severe weather. We expect daytime highs in June to hit the 30s. The forecast from Environment Canada is saying even in the first week of June, we could see 6 of 7 days be in the 30s. So it is going to be very, very warm. And in this part of the world with so much moisture, that means really, really humid too. So brace yourself for some hot, humid weather on the way. It's good news for those this weekend that are taking part in the citywide garage sale in Brandon because you're hoping for some nice weather. It sucks having a garage sale in the rain, but looks like it's going to be nice. Sunshine 31 Saturday, Sunday 30. Friday, it's a bit of a mixed bag if you're going to start early. As for today, we could see some late day showers, maybe even a thunder shower again. Not as much sun as yesterday, mostly cloud. And daytime highs between 27 and 29 degrees. Good morning to our folks in chat this morning. Lindy and Tasha, I believe, we're first in, and Polar Bear is here, and Jody is joining us on Facebook, as she often does. Good morning, Jody. It's nice to see you. And, Polar Bear, Lindy, Bernice, Connie is here this morning, Misbehavin', and Laurie is joining us on Facebook. Good morning, Laurie. It's nice to see you pop up this morning, as well as Paul McKeag. Good morning, Paul, on Facebook. Nice to see you join us this morning. And the list continues to grow. Nick is here. Quentin is here. And, of course, Trev is here. Connie is saying, Uncle Bo did that? No, he didn't. I think they fixed it. Or did they? Because it's still kind of dark. It's still, at least this doesn't say out of order on it, like the old pinball machines, right? Did I miss everyone? Hey, Dean Merckx is off from the road and joins us this morning. No doubt, coffee in hand. Naked hippie, good to see you. Trev, Derek, holy cow, this list keeps getting bigger and bigger. We'll spend the first half hour saying good morning to everybody. Megan Oakley, holy cow. Hey, Megan. Nice to see you on Facebook this morning. Jump on over to Twitch, twitch.tv/Tyler Glenn Show. That gives you the ability to comment for the entire 2 hours because we do this show every weekday morning from 7 till 9 Central. Broadcast from Brandon, Manitoba, Canada, around the world on the Twitch platform, on TikTok, on Facebook, all the social media platforms for the first half hour. Then we move the show exclusively to Twitch for the last 90 minutes. So twitch.tv/Tyler Glenn Show. And in case you ever missed the show, it's available in podcast form, which is an abbreviated audio version. And you can get that through my website at tylerglennshow.com or wherever you get your podcasts. Basically, it's delivered right to your RSS feed. So iHeartRadio, Google Podcasts, Spotify, wherever you get podcasts, you'll find me. Hey, Rhonda Party, good morning. We'll see you at 8 o'clock. Rhonda's going to come on. And you know what? Don't let me forget, Rhonda, tomorrow is Donut Day. International Donut Day. I got lots of donut-related questions. Tim Hortons Westman. So many locations. Can you name them all? We're going to have Rhonda on a little bit later. Looking forward to that. I'm also going to try and hunt down the guy that's got this giant hamburger. You know what I'm talking about. I posted this on Facebook last night. Thank you, Della, for sending this, by the way. It's great. I think that we're getting into the routine that if you see something wild and wacky, you just got to tag me on it or DM me. Say, hey, whoa, did you see this? Did you see this, Tyler? And I'm like, no, I did not see this. And this could be the biggest burger in Manitoba right now. Now, this competition, since foods are getting bigger and bigger and bigger all the time. Got an itchy ear, sorry. Yeah. Since foods are getting bigger and bigger, and I mean, restaurants are seeing this obviously as a marketing opportunity, right? Because burgers like this, big food goes viral. People go, holy shit, that's big. And then they share it everywhere. It's pretty common. But as we approach what is set to be a very busy big food season, I want you to keep this in mind. Taste is still important. I know that's weird coming from Mr. Buffet guy. But you know what? If you've got a burger the size of your head and it tastes like cardboard, then that's not really a great thing. You can't sacrifice size or taste for size. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying that that's this case, but I'm seeing more and more big food get closer and closer to home. Restaurants are struggling post-COVID, and they want to get in front of you, and they want to make big food, and I hope it tastes good. Because that is super important, because while I may go to Carlos Catina and get this monster burger, my wife is not. And if her burger does not taste good, then we're not going to go back. Now, this is a bit of a drive from us in Brandon, not from Winnipeg. If you're watching us from Winnipeg, and we do have some Winnipeg viewers and listeners, you are about an hour away from this beast. This is in the Interlake. This is between Winnipeg Beach and Gimli. And how it works is this guy has created what is set to be, I think, the largest burger in Manitoba at 10 pounds total food weight. I think the burger comes in at 8 and a bit. And then you've got almost 2 pounds of poutine sitting in front of it. And then you've got a couple of drinks that come with your meal. You can opt for water, which I'm sure a lot of people do. And he's put money on the table, which is $270. If you can eat it. And if you don't, it's a very reasonable $75. That's the other thing. If you're a restaurant watching and you're thinking you're going to get into this game of big food, it's a good idea to do your big food at cost. Because if you can do not everyone is going to come from all four corners to have this. And the thing is, and even if, say, me and Derek and Misbehavin' and Nick go in here, and because what's going to happen is if I go in to eat it, there's going to be like 5 people coming to watch. Not everyone's going to buy this. And then you're going to get business from the people who come. It's kind of like the restaurants that used to give the free meal on your birthday. It's not about that. It's about the people that they bring, obviously, right? So I think that, $75 for that is pretty reasonable, I would say. Like that's a lot of food, a lot of cooking. But, obviously the question 1 is, can you finish it? Question 2 is, does it taste good? And not a lot of people have taken it down. This is fairly new, apparently. As I understand it, this guy, Carlos, he got one of his buddies in Winnipeg at Smokin' Aces to come out and give it a try. And apparently, did he take it down? He came in 3rd in the La Burger Week. Yeah, some cross promo there. And I had some people ask me, why do you think you got to do it in 37 minutes to get the $300? And it's because apparently this guy had a buddy who did take it down. So someone has eaten it all, and it took him 40 minutes to do it. So 40 minutes to Derek sent me a clip. Yeah. Although, you know what? YouTube's really nasty these days. With I'll play that after 7:30 when we're off of social. That's a funny clip. But you got to be on Twitch because YouTube and Facebook. Oh man, they are getting. This is my problem, not yours. So it's just one of those creator things. They're just getting very, very sticky, very sticky. Yeah, the old 96er. Hey, it's Uncle Bo. Good to see you again, pal. We're looking at this big burger up in the Interlake. And so I'm going to try and call this guy after 8:30 and see if he's in the restaurant. We had some luck earlier this week with the folks in Saskatchewan who had that store. They were selling all that American stuff. And we just, randomly out of the blue called him, and he answered the phone. He was opening things up. So maybe we can get a hold of this guy and see if he can tell us more about how many people have taken it down, what's in it. Is it all beef? Is it a beef pork mix? Is it bison? Is it, I have so many questions. And where do the buns come from? That is a damn good looking bun. I'm not going to lie, right? I mean, that's a huge burger, size of a huge, what is that? Some kind of top of a milk? No, bottom of a milk crate or something? I don't know. What would you describe that plate as? It's got handles on it. Needed handles, mind you. But it does remind me of the plate that I saw again, someone had sent this to me from Clear Lake, a little closer to home for us. This is an hour away. And this is at a restaurant called 1929. Now, I haven't been to Clear Lake in forever. And they sent me this picture of their nachos from a place called 1929. Can someone tell me where that is? 1929. Is that like the old wigwam? Is it the old, like where? I'm not sure where that is. I'm trying to identify outside and I can't. But anyway, those nachos are huge. Those are some, if I'm going to Clear Lake, I'm going to stop in there. I got to tell you, you did a great job there. Those look fantastic. But 1929, is that the name of the restaurant? Where is that? Or what would I know? I grew up in the area, but like I say, I haven't been up there. The old wigwam. Okay. Now I know. So they renamed the wigwam. Oh, interesting. Very nicely done. Nicely done. So, yeah, when I go to Clear Lake, which hopefully I can get up there at least once this summer, it's been kind of busy. Way to go, 1929. If you see the folks who own the old wigwam, tell them that we were talking about them and keep up the good work. And thanks for sharing your food-related stuff. If you see good food, big food, expensive food, cheap food, and fun places too, right? Like fun places. This was sent to me by Darren, and this is amazing. I better shut that off. This is amazing. Can you imagine watching hockey this weekend? Vegas and Florida are going to take on each other. This is from the category of fun places. Vegas is like at the top, right? Look at the size of this pool. I don't know which hotel this is at, but it's downtown because the plaza is right there. But the size of the TV is massive. It's playoff hockey in Las Vegas. You could be sitting in the pool or in a cabana watching this TV that is almost the size of that building in downtown Las Vegas. Thousands of people in the pool. That would be a fun place to watch a hockey game. I'm not going to lie. I would love to do that. Man. So, yeah, whenever you see great food and fun places, just let me know. Or if you've gone on a lot of people going on trips, whether it be in the winter or summer, someone's always going somewhere. Just send me just one picture. You can DM me even saying, hey, I'm in Vegas in this pool, check this out. And then everything that you post on your feed, as long as you make it available to me, I can share with everybody else and say, holy cow, look at Cindy. Look at Cindy in Vegas. She's in the pool. She's enjoying hockey, loving life. Do a cannonball after every goal. That's a great idea. Or do shots and cannonballs. And if it's a high-scoring game, get yourself a luggage cart so that they can cart you back to your room. Hey, can you bring the luggage cart around? Take me back to my room, please. So thanks for sharing that. Okay, and this was sent in by Dean, not our naked hippie Dean, but a different Dean. This was a Subway delivery gone wrong. And what happened was this guy was out. This was last harvest season. And apparently the Subway sandwich is going to be delivered to a guy in the field. You know how it's busy as farmers in Western Manitoba. To stop the combine, to stop the grain trucks, it's not happening because you got to get things done. And so these guys were going to have some fun while continuing to do their harvest. So the story goes like this. They're doing the harvest. They have a buddy who's got an airplane, and they tell him, when you're in town, pick up some Subway sandwiches, and we're not stopping. Just drop them from the plane. Well, they do that, and they're going to film it. They're going to film Grandpa or Dad catching the Subway sandwich from the plane. They're wrapped pretty tight. On paper, it should work. How do you think this ends? Kerplunk on Grandpa's head. Does the Subway sandwich fall to the ground? Does Grandpa get knocked out and taken to the hospital? What do you think happens here? Let's have a look-see together and see how this Subway delivery goes. So there they are, getting it done on the prairies, and here comes the plane. Here comes the delivery. Coming in, let her rip. Let's see the Subway sandwich. And, it takes out Grandpa. It gets hits him in the head. It takes him out. No, he goes to reach for it. It's a fail. No. Oh, it's a drive-by sub-assault. Check this out again. Here it comes. Boom. Oh, hits him right in the head. That would hurt. A Subway sandwich flying in, especially if you got like the triple meat with extra cheese, that's going to weigh a little bit. And it looked like they maybe missed the target a little bit, but no, it hit Grandpa. Grandpa goes down, and no word on whether they were able to complete harvest on time. Made for a funny reel. It's pretty awesome. Okay, and one more shareable. Boy, lots of shareables today. This one is from Warren, Manitoba. And this is, I'm not sure where Warren, Manitoba is. Someone had the mushroom Gouda burger. And I'm trying to figure out where this is. LJ's Grill. This was sent in by Sunseeker that was at LJ's Grill. Barry. Thanks, Barry. And that looks pretty good. That looks pretty good. I like all that cheese. And that's a neat bun. I'm not exactly sure how I would describe that bun, but it's different. So that's pretty cool. You got some more. And then you had cake. Got cake pictures. Real quick cake picture. Thank you. And milkshake. LJ's Grill, Warren, Manitoba. Again, I'd have to open my little MapQuest and figure that out where that is exactly. As I was saying earlier, we are going to have Rhonda Party join us on the show. We're going to talk a little bit of Tim's a little bit later this morning. One of our new partners, new sponsors on the Tyler Glenn Show. 10 locations to serve you. Brandon, Virden, Neepawa, Dauphin, and Moosomin, Saskatchewan. They've got the new barbecue crispy chicken loaded bowl and wrap. If you're on the go, you grab one of these. You're going to love it. The new barbecue crispy chicken loaded bowls and wraps. They're packed with tasty greens, crispy seasoned chicken breast tossed in a smoky barbecue glaze, freshly diced tomatoes and cucumbers, and topped with a creamy barbecue sauce, and always prepared fresh to order for you. They're so fast. How do they do it? When it's prepared fresh to order, I'm thinking, this has got to take forever. No, it's in and out, gone. And Tim's has 2 new thirst quenchers. Did you see these? Oh, they look so delicious. Listen to these flavors. Orange ginger sparkling quencher and blackberry yuzu sparkling quencher, which join the current lineup of strawberry watermelon, peach, and classic lemonade. You've always got time for Tim Hortons, Brandon, Virden, Neepawa, Dauphin, and Moosomin, Saskatchewan. Miss Behaven's going to stop at Timmy's, then Marie. She's going to do the whole sponsor loop and then pick up some flowers and stuff at Alternative Garden Center at the South End. That would help me out immensely. Tell them Tyler sent you, and that would be fantastic. That would be great. More on the Alternative Group coming up, and I think Karen is going to be on the show tomorrow from Alternative. She'll probably give us some tips, some gardening tips, some flower-related stuff. How can we put the flowers in now? It's June 1st. Can we put the flowers in? Are we good? Frost is good. It's gone. I have 2 of my favorite trees in my backyard, alternative trees. We bought them when the kids are small. They're the happy, sad trees. I'm happy because they did so well and they grew so big, but I'm sad because they went in when they were like this big. And like my kids, they're huge now and all grown up, and that's what makes me sad. But I love those trees. They're great. Good stuff over at Alternative Group. And, of course, we cannot forget Murray Chevrolet Buick GMC Cadillac Certified Service Express. They've got a webcam. Yes, I believe it is one of the only, if not the only, like we've got the webcam that we show you of the highways and of downtown Winnipeg. I don't think there's any live webcams in a public space other than the one at Murray's, and we're going to show it to you after 7:30. And it's really cool because then you can take a look at this camera and see how long the lineup is for your oil change. And go, we need one of those cameras for the grocery store, for the doctor, for the dentist, and for the eye doctor. Murray's, can you get on that, please? No? We need cameras for every lineup. The bank, wouldn't it be great if we had a camera at the bank? It's like, now let's go to the bank. It's dead. Let's go. You want to know when it's dead so that you can go in there and get yourself some service, some food, an oil change. That Certified Service Express will get you done in a flash. More on that coming up. Also coming up on the show, this is serious now, real serious before I go. I want to let you know, and this is legit, I checked it from several different sources. This is going to be disappointing. It could be maddening. We're not going to talk a lot about it. I always say that, don't I? Because it's COVID related. There is breaking news this morning when I came on getting ready for the show, and those that don't have time will probably Google it. I hope you can stay for the discussion. There is a food that kills COVID. They're finding it out now. One food kills COVID. From the department, if you could have told me that yesterday, or 3 years ago, we'll tell you what food it is. But if you're from Dauphin, you probably already know what it is. Don't spoil it in chat. Don't do it. Don't spoil it. We want people to come on over to Twitch. The food that kills COVID. Can you imagine? And why Facebook might be dropping news from its platform, and Instagram too. We'll tell you a little bit about that. More on June 1st being Milk Day. And one of the hottest shows, Quentin Durhack, I told you not to put it in chat. Now we can't get people to come on over to twitch.tv. I'm sending you a bill for that comment. Fine number one goes to Quentin. Come on, Quentin. Come on. You spoiled it. Jeez. Couldn't have waited till after 7:30, man. Oh, well. People are probably Googling it anyway. Anyway, we got to say goodbye to our TikTok friends and social media friends because that's what we're trying to do. Thanks, Quentin. Trying to get people over to the Twitch platform, twitch.tv/Tyler Glenn Show, twitch.tv/Tyler Glenn Show. And, we will fill you in on all the details and all the fun, and you can have all the conversations and all the good stuff is over at twitch.tv/Tyler Glenn Show. And in the meantime, we'll get ready for Keyboard Friday. Looking forward to another weekend. Big, busy weekend. If you've got events going on, DM me the posters, okay? So we can talk about it. Going into the weekend, okay? Please do. Big garage sale weekend coming up. Be safe. Could be some severe weather headed our way. But again, if you're on the other social medias other than Twitch, thanks for being part of the show today. And we'll say goodbye to our TikTok friends, and then we'll say goodbye to our social media friends.